Pleasure the go. Pleasure the go.
Where is Ibu, bruh? Fuck! Yo, do y'all see this nigga? Yo, do y'all see this nigga? Yo, get back in here now. Yo, you a piece of shit.
The whole arena. Yeet. Yeet, yeet, yeet your motherfucking ass.
See, that's high. This is real, brother. This is wrestling.
Neon lights and
This
Nobel
is the worst nigga of
Prize.
all time.
When
No.
the leader speaks,
No.
that leader dies.
Yo, you don't get to sing that song no
Have
more.
to follow
Ibu.
me, 'cause only
I just want to say
you
that it took
can
9 minutes
set
and a half
you free.
for us to start this podcast, Ibu. Because you're making eggs
not.
at 3 p.m.
You
Yo,
gave
you were
me
not making
fortune.
eggs for 10 minutes.
You gave me fame.
Do you know how to make
power
eggs? Like,
in your God's name. Listen, you gotta
2
get it
minutes,
right.
all you need.
Nah, Anna, see, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. You know, if you're making it the real way, you need time and patience and focus. And you know who would agree with me? My big homie. What's the chef nigga's name? Y'all know what I'm talking about, from Hell's Kitchen. He would Ramsey.
Are you talking about Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, Ramsey would understand what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You can't see. I don't make them bullshit 2-minute eggs. You feel me? Nevertheless, folks, it's time for WrestlePurists Worldwide. We're already off to an unconventional start. This is an unconventional lineup, and this is an unconventional time slot. But goddamn it, your faves are here. We're gonna talk pro wrestling. There's a lot going on, man. Naomi is bringing in a baby Uso. This nigga Big Jim said, "Damn, baby, you want the championship? Well, come here real quick." You know what I mean? Fucking TripleMania is in the books. I'll let Rob talk about that show. I'll break down some of the differences between the old AAA and the new AAA. We'll talk about Konosuke Takeshita, who is now the winner of the G1 Climax, and we'll bring in the latest on Chris Jericho. Because Anna, I have some info on Le Champion. I have some updates on Le Champion. What's going to happen? Where's he going to go? What do people know? Well, stay tuned, folks. That's the retention strategy for the day. We'll talk about Mr. Christopher Jericho and so much more. It's the day after the big self-made debate where I beat AO. It was an incredible stream.
Whoa.
We did great business. I love everybody that participated.
Yo, did you
Anna
hit some rock before you came on here?
Anna was a part of it, and she was tremendous. We thank everybody that contributed. It was an amazing stream, and I'm so happy that through courage and through the support of the public, I was able to beat AO. So thank you everybody for that. Awesome stuff. But without any further ado, guys, make sure to like the video, send in your super chats, give us your opinions on stuff. We'll be here for about 90 minutes. And while that's filing in and you guys are giving us your takes and opinions, Anna, talk to me. How you feeling on an afternoon?
Ibu, how does it feel to be a loser?
I'm not a loser. I'm a man. I'm a lion. I'm a king. I'm a conqueror. I'm the man that won the self-made debate yesterday.
That video that you posted drawing the line.
You know that was awesome. That was incredible. Yeah.
It was 3 minutes and the line looked the exact same in the beginning and the end.
Nigga, I intently watched the video throughout several parts of the video and nothing changed about the lion whatsoever.
It was
Nothing
the
changed.
same.
I'm
the
like,
same. I thought, am I crazy? Like, what is he doing to this lion?
Nothing changed. Nothing changed. I was just like, yo, what? Did he just aura farm for the sake of aura? Like, this is disgusting. And then you aura farmed to lose. You aura farmed just to lose.
Yo, my ass is just shading on one of the hairs for like 3 minutes straight.
I went multiple times. I went to the beginning to the end. Did I miss something? I was like, no, it's Ibu. I cannot trust you. Like, well,
what
I'm good, Ibu. Like yesterday you canceled on me. I didn't get my check, so today I had to work both of my jobs and come straight from my second job to the podcast.
This is the dedication of Anna, folks.
Yeah, not for you.
She says this, folks, but I'm the man that makes it happen. You feel me? I'm the man that makes it happen.
What do you make happen?
Everything.
You cannot even win a debate.
Yo, Anna, let's be honest. Everybody was being biased. Everybody.
But okay, Ibu, from the start, if you're gonna put anyone against Kenny Omega, why would you choose CM Punk of all people?
Look, it is what it is, man. I did my best.
It's not the same level. It's not even the same level. It's not even. There's not even a discussion there. Like, you were set up to lose, like, from the beginning. You lost the second you chose to back up Punk. That's just the fact.
In spite of that, I felt like I was winning at the beginning. Now I started to fumble a little bit late. I didn't do great again, but it is what it is. I'll be back at it. I'll fight one more time. Joe was saying I should do a rematch with AO. I might someday. We'll see if the public is still biased when we do it. But that's another story for another day. Today's story, though, is Rob joining us on an afternoon for Worldwide. This used to be our Raw review time slot. Last week it was Self-Made OT. Today we're doing a fucking Worldwide. It's a crazy life we live. You know what I mean? We live on the edge of a lightning bolt. Rob, how you feeling today?
I feel good. Usually we do a show on this Tuesday. It used to be called the Raw Review. Now it's called the Self-Made Overtime. And today I was gonna take a day off, but you know what I said? I said, you know what? I feel like taking some bumps today. So I'm here. Can't go into Self-Made Overtime tomorrow cold. Gotta take some bumps. Gotta keep going. And I'm excited to talk some of the shit that we were talking, like the G1. Oh, I got a lot of shit to say about the G1. TripleMania, great show, tremendous. So I'm excited.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be completely transparent with our audience. I am eating my breakfast, so because of that, I'm gonna trust Anna. I'm gonna put Anna in an interesting role here.
Hubs over here. Holy fuck.
Anna, you are our host for the next 15 minutes as we work through these super chats.
Should I just read super chats?
Bro, we don't got that many super chats.
Hey, get them shits in now.
I mean, we got a lot, but
get them shits in now. Niggas gotta eat. Niggas gotta eat their breakfast.
Jar, do you blame me, nigga? What the fuck? What do you want me to do?
Rob said, this dude said, Rob, you didn't even watch the G1.
Yo, Evil made the semifinal. You wanted me to watch that?
Hey, man.
He made the final.
People should.
Hey, man.
You guys should tag Sandman Says and tell him to pull up.
Anybody but you. But anyways, we got our first super chat. Anna, do you wanna?
Yeah. Gonna die. Why does gonna die?
How do you fucking say this name, bro?
How do you say this?
Go night that 2 $4.99. Can call TK Booker of the Year while the women's division looks the way it does. At least Triple H treats them right. Remember, SmackDown is Road Dogg, not Triple H.
I got one thing to say. So Anna, what's happening is the Raw women's division lately has had a bunch of like new storylines for a bunch of women. A lot of people are really excited about it. And I got to be honest with you, it's disgusted me that Hunter's getting a lot of credit for this. So I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. Yeah. There's a certain creative force, folks, that has been moved specifically to focus on the Raw women's division following Evolution. And his job was to construct a narrative ecosystem that would get a bunch of ladies involved and set up story arcs for Stephanie Von Kerr, for the Kabuki Warriors, for Io Sky, for Rhea Ripley, and for Roxanne Perez. And that's been his main priority. And that's kind of why it's been very alive lately. This person doesn't do a lot for Becky because Becky kind of just writes her stuff and pitches what she wants to do. I think yesterday was the first time, because I was told this morning, yesterday was the first time like a Becky thing got noped by the creative, and that was I Want to Work Natty, Loki legend Natty, not regular Natalia. But that's kind of the deal there. Nevertheless, it has resulted in a lot of ladies getting involved. Clearly, the women have carried WWE this year, and more particularly the Raw Women's division. And is it better than AEW's division in terms of the booking? Sure, for sure. Is that enough to say Tony isn't Booker of the Year? I don't know, man, because the rest of WWE compared to the rest of AEW, I don't think there's any comparison. But that's just my personal opinion. And if Anna or Rob have anything to say, they can do it now while I bite my sandwich.
Rob, you look very
okay, Tubbs. But no, listen, TK, I don't know why we're like acting like the AEW women's division like hasn't been good. At least like half the year or most of the year. The Raw women's division though, I didn't watch Raw last night, guys. I did not watch Raw for 1 week. I did not watch Raw because I was watching the self-made debate last night, which you guys can go watch right now. But what I did see Naomi give up the belt, and I didn't see anything else from the women's division last night. But what I can say from the last few weeks that I've watched is that they are building a decent women's division, which I'm surprised at considering how many people they fired this year in the women's division. You know what I mean? But I guess you got to fire people to basically bring people in and continue the cycle. So what I can say is the Raw women's division is cool, but you can't call Paul the Booker of the Year because while the Raw women's division may be great, nigga, look at the SmackDown women's division. Nigga, both sides count because Triple H is head booker of both sides. So, needless to say, the SmackDown women's division takes the Booker of the Year away. I mean, a lot of shit takes the Booker of the Year away from Paul, but especially the SmackDown women's division takes.
You know what I don't understand, Rob?
In that argument,
someone told me Paul Levesque is hands off of SmackDown creative, and I said, why? Is that not his job? What is he doing if he's not hands on SmackDown? Is he? And then again, I saw a picture, Anna. Did you see this of him just fucking like belly flopping in the water in Greece with Stephanie McMahon?
Yo, that nigga looks crazy, bro.
Look, man. I'm all for family vacations, but Jesus Christ, man, like, what do you mean he's
undercooked turkey sausage, nigga? Like, you look crazy, nigga.
Look.
Paul, big bruh, it's time to start putting them shirts on in the water. Listen, man, it's okay, dude. We all got to do it at one point in our lives. Okay?
It looks fine. I'm just saying, like, bruh, it's your
just
job.
Diabolical. It's diabolical to me to like attribute to Triple H anything to do with the women's division. That's just like, no, I would not stand for that.
Anna, I couldn't be a writer in WWE. Imagine writing something really fire for like Io, right? And people are like, man, Triple H is really figuring it out. And you got to just read that. You know what I mean? I'd be like, nigga, that's me. What the fuck? Like, I was cheated, bro. What the fuck?
No, and do people like forget how he treated Io when she was champion? The fact that she was barely on TV, she had like no matches, no defenses, nothing. Like, okay, he booked her to win. Nice. And?
Wasn't her first defense like a loss?
I don't know. But
she lost the belt. So, like, I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know. But hey, man.
I saw on Twitter that they're doing Stratton and Nia Jax again. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Again, dude. Again. And isn't Nia is in a feud right now on NXT with Lash in one of those she's in the Braun Strowman role right now where she's putting her over. So.
Yeah. Julia had one title defense against the person she took the title from.
And while that was
she
a good
has
match,
been champion. Yeah, she has been champion for what, 2 months?
Yeah, bro. Like, come on. Mercedes.
What are we doing here?
How many defenses Mercedes had like in the last 2 months alone on TV? Like, come on. Thank you for the super
Now
chat.
Tina's on TV, so it's Epic Department,
That too.
1956, 499. Thank you. I also really enjoyed the Io story unfolding. Seems like real growth as a character for Rhea and the most complex women's story since Bailey Mania. How did that work out?
Well, and neither me nor you watched Monday Night Raw, but I think some people in this chat right now can answer that question. So
the bottom line is they're doing a deal where Asuka gets jealous of the friendship that Io has with Rhea Ripley, and it's basically going to be the same thing as what the Bucks did with Hangman and Kenny. So that's kind of the deal there, and people love those types of storylines. So there you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as long as Io has, TV time.
Sure. I think it's really funny that when she was the champion, she wasn't like on the show, and now she's like all over it. That's so funny to me.
They just have like a big issue booking champions as a whole.
It's
like the second someone gets a title, is like, get out of here.
Yes, it's very funny.
Sense. Love Dog Savory, $4.99. At the beginning of the year, I thought JD was done, and they're good again. Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Yeah, man,
was done, and they're good again now.
They've been doing pretty well, man. I had to join back in the group chat. I had to leave for a little bit. I had to leave for a little bit. It was looking spooky. They changed their music. It was looking a little spooky. I was like, yo, I gotta get out of here.
It's no small coincidence that the group is good again once Roxanne Perez joins. It kind of feels like maybe there's a correlation there,
Amen.
Correlation there.
Amen,
Shout out to Latino women.
Okay. Okay.
What happened?
That sounds.
This guy.
What? What? In all seriousness.
Okay, I was gonna ask a question, but I think we can move on after this.
Wait, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say who is the Judgment Day now? Exactly.
It's Roxanne, Raquel.
Rob, you can answer that, please.
Yeah, man. I mean, Ibu doesn't watch Raw, so how would he know?
I actually legitimately don't. I legitimately don't.
Yeah, I'm so sure. Judge JD McDonough, Finn Balor, Raquel, Liv Morgan is still in there, but she's hurt right now, and Roxanne Perez. I feel like I'm missing a person. Am I missing
Dominic?
a person? Yeah, Dominic. Dominic is still in the Judgment Day. Dominic is still in the Judgment Day. So, yeah.
So basically the same.
Pretty well. Okay. Yeah, basically the same niggas. The same niggas. I'm not reading that. We're not reading that name. Solid Monster. Yeah, Solid Monster 199. Ibu, no, he wrong for that Lola Vice tweet.
I don't think Ibu should be allowed to talk about Latinas anymore. Just
Bro. Ibu, is there like something chemically like imbalanced within you? Like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't. What did you do? What did he do? Chat, what did he do? He's gonna lie. Matter of fact, he's gonna lie. What did he do?
what did the tweet say? What was the tweet? Bro. Exactly. I did not see that.
You got 3 seconds to tell the truth. What did you do, man? Yo, what did he do, chat? I didn't see the tweet.
What was the tweet?
I said she'd be the third best woman wrestler on the SmackDown Women's Division right now. And then everyone's like, what about this person? What about that person? What about Julia?
Yeah, it would be her. It would be her, Tiffany, and like Julia.
Okay. Julia up there, okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
Like,
that crazy. Niggas talking to me about like
me think like Ibu like
Rob. Someone was like, Rob. Someone was like, what about Alba Fire? I'm like, all right, bro.
Alba Fire is good, but she's not like up there in the top tier of women, bro. Like it's not. Like, yeah, okay. What Ibu clearly means is like these are the upper echelon, the upper tier of women on the SmackDown roster. We know that Piper and Alba are good, but they're not in that upper tier, bro. They're not. So
Johnny Burney,
you guys gotta.
I hate to break it to you. Yes, Lola Vice is better than Jade Cargill in wrestling. Yes, I hate to break it to you.
That's not an easy need. No, never mind. They're gonna call me weird again. I need to relax. Never mind, guys. All women's wrestlers are good. They're all good. None of them have any issues. None of them have anything we need to criticize. They're all good. So before they call me weird again.
SJ Conroy 17,499 pounds. Thank you. Shout out Selfmade. Shout out Anna. Thanks so much. What's more likely? W takes note of criticism, tones back the MAGA/Evo, or Gedo gets his booking touch 100% back.
The evil.
Let's see. No, I don't see Gato getting his booking touch back. I can't lie. Because listen, every year around Wrestle Kingdom time, from Wrestle Kingdom all the way to Sakura Genesis, I feel like, or even till, no, you know what I'll say, till Wrestling Dontaku, right? When we got from Wrestle Kingdom all the way to Wrestling Dontaku, where we're like, yo, New Japan might be promotion of the year, and then every year Gato is like, yo, what if I did summoning jutsu and summoned all of House of Torture to ruin literally everything? And so House of Torture comes back, and then every single young guy that you guys have spent all 6 months investing in, yeah, we're gonna bury them all in the G1 for Evil and Bad Luck. Yo, Bad Luck Fale, guys, we need to get Bad Luck Fale, and I'm not one to talk. Listen, guys, because I'm a big nigga, but we got to get Bad Luck Fale on the weight program. It's looking crazy, bro. He was out there looking like he is one dumpling or ramen bowl away from keeling over and dying in the ring. It's crazy, bro. We got to get something on that nigga. But listen, House of Torture has to we got to do something about House of Torture.
We are on air, bro. What the fuck?
What happened?
Jesus,
I can tell, nigga. I can tell the truth, nigga. I'm like, yo, hold on. This is a fat nigga. Well, hold on. This is the same nigga that was on air calling me a fat fuck last week, by the way. Like, what is this nigga talking
about? I
about?
did not call you a fat fuck. That did not happen.
What the fuck?
That did not happen. But I give you guys 3 minutes, and you're gonna get us like triple canceled. Like, what is wrong?
What do you mean?
Triple, not
what do you mean?
Triple canceled. Jesus Christ!
Oh, bro, yo, God, holy fuck! This nigga's scared of everything. Fuck.
Yes.
Never mind, guys. Bad Luck Fale is completely healthy, guys. He's completely healthy.
He's a beautiful man with a beautiful body.
So sure. So you did exactly. The niggas in the chat know they were here last week.
Okay.
I don't believe that. Go ahead, Anna.
Ryan Cecchini 3468 1399 Canadian. Thank you. Is JD every time I see JD in my head go immediately JD Vance. Oh my god. Judgment Day. Please. Judgment Day. It's not too long. Judgment Day, the best faction in the 2020 so far. That's a crazy thing. Raquel, best she's ever looked. Roxanne brought up correctly. Elevated Rhea and lived to megastars. Done massive priest main eventing and has transition for Finn.
I'll say this.
Did the Elite not exist? Do you count them in the 2020s? Because they did stuff in the 2020s.
Yeah. I will say the Elite's 2020s is like that's not where they had their come up in their biggest stuff. Like it's like, like the 2020s for the Elite was just kind of like breaking up, coming back together, doing reunion matches, things like that. I'll say this about Judgment Day. I'm not gonna do the rankings. What I'll say is they're one of the more effective stables in recent memory, and they're better than a lot of praised, hyped up stables. And kind of what he just listed, it made a bunch of people stars, got a bunch of people over, and they know how to do effective television better than any other group of people in WWE. Compare this to like Solo Sikoa and Hikuleo and fucking Jeff Cobb and Tangaloa. You know what I mean? So they're a good group.
That stable, that faction is wow.
The thing about Judgment Day is every time they get kind of bad, like they kick out. Because every time it looks like it's over for them, they just kind of like kick out of that. So, there you go. The only time I hated the group was when R-Truth was in it, and also I didn't love Carlito, even though people thought he was funny. So there you go.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know about the best faction, but yeah, they were very successful.
Yes, very effective group.
Yes. Then V15499. Thank you. So Sami turns out a title shot set up by Heyman to go to SmackDown, only to get dropped in the set. Sorry. He's on SmackDown anyways, going for the US title. Awful. Poor Sami.
Hey, Anna, you know what they say about karma, right?
What the hell?
What did Sami do? What did Sami do?
you know what you did to Gable, nigga.
Come
You
on.
know exactly
Come on,
what
Rob.
you did.
Come on, Rob.
That nigga put it on his daughter.
Come on,
And
Rob.
you know what you did.
Come on, Rob.
You made a choice, and now you gotta live
Writing
with that
this
choice, nigga.
hard
He
for
just
Gable over Sami Zayn is crazy.
look, man. Sammy just went to Hunters today, bro. How about I just be Gunther, man? You know.
Yo,
I'll
did
say
you
this.
see
All
what
right,
happened- and then did you see what happened to Gable? He had his stable lined up, and then you know what they did? They put the stable together just to feed them to the Wyatt Six, to feed them to Uncle Howdy.
They wanted to, so it was gonna be Gable Gunther at Mania last year, and they wanted to put Sammy in the Drew McIntyre Seth match. That's why Drew and Sami were fighting a lot. That's why Sammy kept saying he wanted to win the world title last year. Sammy was gonna end up eating the pin on that match, and he didn't want it. He didn't want to be in that spot. So,
Beast.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That man, he suffered for years. Did you remember when they made his character be like an activist, like a fake Fidel Castro kind of shit? That he had
That
the
was
beard.
insane.
They changed his song. Like, people forget. Until Sami got into the Bloodline, he was suffering on the main roster. Like, he didn't get shit. He had no titles. He didn't get anything. I don't care what he does now. I don't, like, in the sense of, if he wants to be Sammy Hogan, whatever he wants to do, I fully endorse it. He deserves it. Like,
So
he went
what you're
through
saying
it.
is
I respect it.
the Bloodline saved Sami Zayn's career, is what you're saying. Cool.
No,
I'm saying he saved the Bloodline.
He saved the Bloodline.
But first thing we agree, he saved the Bloodline. The
Yes,
Bloodline
yes.
would never be what they are if he wasn't for Sami
No,
there.
Anna, look what happened to that fucking group when he left. It sucks.
Exactly.
It fucking
He
sucks.
Yo, hey, I don't know. 3 million people didn't think it sucked. So,
Oh
but
my
I don't know.
God.
I don't know, man.
Next
But
super
you know,
chat, next super
hey
chat,
man,
next
if,
super
you know, hey,
Next
but
fucking-
about 1.5 less. people was
Wallahi, I'm not
watching
arguing
Bring It On.
Bloodline with Rob. I'm not arguing Bloodline with Rob. Let's go to the next super chat. I swear to God, Wallahi, I'm not arguing Bloodline with Rob.
Oh, he's still mad. Oh,
You're not gonna,
so
Rob.
bad.
Rob, I got to work in 2 hours. You're not gonna rage bait me. You're just not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it.
You don't think I can?
You're not gonna fucking get me.
Yo,
That
Anna, what do you
group
think about that
fucking
Great Muta guy? Shit. Epic Department, 1956, 4.99. Love the EO story unfolding on Raw. Depth of Rhea finally. Wait, did we do this one? We did this one already, right?
No, it's a different one.
Oh, this is a different one? Okay. And the most detailed fed women's story since Bailey winning the Rumble.
Listen, man, shout out to EO Sky. Shout out to Rhea Ripley. Shout out to the Kabuki Warriors. You know, I tweeted this earlier, but like, it's a real shame WWE decided to do this after making the people that watch their product look like dipshits by, bringing back Brock. So this would be a thing that I'd like to cover and enjoy. So is what it is. Is what it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot watch Io, which was my favorite wrestlers in the whole world, without being, just terrified of the possibility of a criminal showing up on my screen. Just like,
jump scare every time. Man, folks, that was a great match by Io, but now we transition. Last week on SmackDown, the Beast, Brock Lesnar attacked. It's like, all right, man. All right, dude. Cool. I just wanted to watch Io, man.
Like CM Punk wasn't enough.
It's gonna be one of the. Huh? What were you about to say, Anna?
No, so like seeing CM Punk wasn't enough, like
that was a low blow.
Yo, Anna, I was gonna ask you this. Isn't it crazy how when a certain person showed up, a certain person didn't walk out of the building in anger and storm out? It's kind of crazy. I don't know.
Very interesting, right?
What are you implying?
Having like a personal problem with a middle school teacher, a guy who's just living on a farm with his wife and his kid, but being completely fine with a certain someone. I'm just saying, says a lot about the person.
Hey man, I'm just asking. What the fuck? We can't ask questions. What the hell?
Just watching his boss going to the White House. Nothing to say. Nothing to say.
Hey, but it's
hugs and kisses backstage.
Y'all have a nice day. Y'all enjoy the rest of the show. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do.
Motion Man 445 9.99. We have a German guy dressed up as a luchador from America getting cheered and celebrated in Mexico. Pro wrestling is interesting. Oh man, AAA. Oh.
This nigga Rob. Rob was
My
watching
home,
WrestleMania like,
my home Mexico promotion. By the way, we don't know what that CMLL shit is. Y'all keep that over there.
bro. Rob was watching TripleMania like, this is wrestling, man. When Microman stood, and did you see the picture of Microman and
I
Omos?
saw.
Rob was like, this is fucking wrestling.
Yo, I really was not a big fan of Microman. For like, yo, when he was in when he was terrorizing my MLW show when they were doing Lucha Underground on that show, I was like, oh my god. But no, I don't have a problem with him. But yo, when they brought out Omos, nigga,
Omos is pretty
oh my
sick.
god. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I was because I'm happy for Omos, bro. He was getting over in Japan,
And
the
they pulled
Japan
him.
fans were, and they were like, actually, black man, you're not allowed to get over anyway.
Yeah.
So we're
What he
pulling
was
you.
saying. He was
But-
having fun and shit. Yeah.
Addressing the super chat, the Grande Americano stuff is very interesting. And while like, hey man, he's a better Grande Americano than Chad Gable. First of all, second of all, the thing is with this Ludwig Kaiser thing. So did he do a lot of work in Spain? Like, did he work a lot in Spain? Because like his Spanish is like damn near perfect.
Yeah, he speaks pretty fluent Spanish, and a lot of Europeans speak like 7 languages, bro. So it makes sense.
What is Ibu? Have you ever met a European?
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on.
Hey, man, you know.
Languages is crazy.
I'm
At
very
least 2 or 3, okay?
you know, I'm very
I
cultured.
mean, yeah, I guess compared to Americans, that's like quite a lot.
Right.
I'm sorry, no disrespect.
Yeah.
But you know what I
Doesn't
mean.
know- Rob doesn't
No,
know anything about
How
Japan.
many languages do you speak, Ibu?
3.
Oh, you
3.
see, that's good.
Yep.
And you're
What are those 3?
French, English, and Wolof.
French.
You
You
said
speak
what was the
French?
third one?
Wolof. It's the language of Senegalese people. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
so
then
3.
Does you speak French? Say something in French right now.
No, I'm not gonna
Speak
fucking
some French.
dance on air.
Speak some French.
Dance,
some French.
nigga.
No.
Dance.
No.
Some French. Come on, Ibu, if
I
you really
speak,
speak French.
Okay, so here's the thing, right?
What?
I understand. It's a thing where I understand Spanish, but then I think I sound really remedial when I try to speak Spanish. So like, if you say like a full paragraph to me in Spanish, I'll probably understand and like translate most of it. But like speaking Spanish, I'm never speaking Spanish on there. That's just not happening. Niggas gonna look at like Rob is real life illiterate, like fully. So I'm not. So, but no, I speak
But no,
English and Spanish.
I do speak some French. I used to speak really good Chinese, but I forgot it mostly.
No, you don't.
Now
you
he's just
don't. You
making
almost got
shit
us-
up.
I'm not
He's
making
just
anything up.
shit
No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. You almost got us
Chinese?
canceled.
How
Yeah.
did you learn Chinese?
In
Fucking
school.
asshole.
I
This
In
fucking-
school?
I picked it as an
Which
elective.
school?
I picked it as an elective to troll my mom, and then like I ended up. They said I couldn't reverse it, and I had to be stuck in Chinese, so I just took it and I learned. That's really good. What did Chinese?
Chinese. Mandarin?
Yeah. Like I just
know-
told you right now. I literally just told you what my Chinese name was right there. I just said it. What did Zhongwen Mingzi Jiao Long?
What does that mean?
It means my Chinese name is long. I'm serious.
I'm gonna hope you said that right for us.
I said it
not getting
completely
thrown
right.
off the air
I said it
purposes.
completely right.
Ibu, I need you to speak some French right now. Just say a sentence in French.
That ass,
please.
bro. You.
Oh my God.
So you can. I see. I know what you are. I know.
Bonjour, comment allez-vous? You know, je m'appelle Ibu.
Yeah,
You
nigga, dance, nigga.
Fuck you. Comment vas-tu? You know, like what's so funny? What the fuck? What the
Oh.
hell?
So, no.
You know?
We have fun here on Tuesday afternoons.
Yeah.
Um,
Good night, death 2, 9.99.
I hate all of you.
I actually put it
Why
into
is everybody
translate.
laughing in the chat? What the fuck?
Hold on, yo, you're getting
Is
fried.
it
Yo,
the
actually-
idea of me speaking a different language like funny? Like what?
I actually
He was
put
Go
I
ahead.
actually put the name of the super chatter into translate, and I had them say it for me, and it's Gunna Death. So it's Gunna Death.
Good
Someone
night,
said-
death.
Maxwell said Ibu lying out his ass. No. I spoke really.
Why that nigga?
Rusty buoys.
Oh, fuck me. I just realized Ratatouille had a fucking like mouse in the whatever, man.
You just realized.
and now you're speaking French. Yeah, we know about you. You and this mouse thing is never gonna go away.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Good night, that's too. $9.99. Thank you so much. Or as Ibu would say, Messi. What makes AW great?
and then you would say Diddy, yeah. You know, like. Anyways,
I would say what I would say.
You would say Diddy, yeah, which means you're welcome. Yeah, I speak French. Like, what do you fucking want?
What makes
Why is this so
great?
funny? Like, it's just me speaking French.
Let me read.
Go ahead.
Is there anything between WWE, New Japan, Ring of Honor, etc.? So the answer to who fans wanted to see more was plain to see. Punk as a character over Kenny as a wrestler. Do better, Ibu. That is just not. Punk as a character is not bigger than Kenny as a wrestler. That's just not really.
Punk say this, bro. Y'all gotta stop, bro. Punk just say the same shit all the time. He just say the same.
And he's a hypocrite. He's saying this stuff, and he's not even walking in the walk. Like, you know,
I'm the best in the world.
His whole character is being the best in the world. He's not by a mile.
When he's not.
His whole thing, voice of the voiceless. He's going to wrestle in Saudi Arabia. Like, come on. He's a landlord, you know, like.
I can name 6 niggas on the same roster here. Not even the whole WWE better than him right now. But I'm not going to do it because he was going to get really angry. So, matter of fact, I might do it because of that reason. But nah. He's not better than Kenny as a wrestler, bro. That's just not true. Love Dogs Avery, $1.99. So who is Chris going to wrestle at Mania?
Chris who? Oh, Jericho.
Jericho.
I don't. Let's just do Chris Jericho now. So here's the deal, folks.
Seth Rollins.
Here's the deal.
And it's gonna be fine.
As of earlier this year, the people close to Jericho said he intended to stay in AEW and that he wanted to. And I'll put it to you this way. Speaking extremely bluntly, if Jericho leaves AEW, it's going to be because Tony Khan pulled the plug on him, not because he wanted to go. He's going to stay in AEW as long as Tony is willing to pay him. The question now is, has Tony reached the point where he said, yeah, enough of this? And I'll tell you this. Here's what we can look at to indicate where their head is at. Like I tweeted earlier, he did the thing with Bandito, which was planned. He wanted to do a dissension angle where ultimately Big Bill turns on him, Jericho puts him over, and they get to push Big Bill a little bit. That was the intention. Jericho was expected back by now. And I don't know if they're just delaying this or delaying the return of the angle, but the plan was going to be for like the former Learning Tree guys to kind of talk it up a little bit and set that up, and for Jericho to eventually do the program with him. Hasn't happened yet. Don't know what's going on there. Chris Jericho used to be very influential in AEW. So much so that he would come to TV and he'd put together all his stuff. Tony Khan gave him a lot of leeway with the creative, and he trusted him because at the end of the day, he knew Jericho would have his finger on the pulse. He'd reinvent when he needed to reinvent, and he'd pop quarters. That was very consistently true until 2022. Tony Khan gave him the Ring of Honor Championship to try to get a TV deal for Ring of Honor. Didn't happen. Tried it a second time. Didn't happen. We're now at a point where Jericho does not have the same creative say-so that he had 3 to 4 years ago. That's probably pretty obvious just on the show, but that's the case. And so where do things stand now? Where they stand is WWE is aware of Jericho's contract situation. Dave Meltzer talked about how there's been talk of Jericho and WWE. The reason that's a thing is because WWE is of the belief that AEW will not give him another contract. They believe, this is WWE, they believe that when Jericho's deal expires, they're going to say goodbye, thank you. And so because they're of that belief, I'd imagine there's been some preliminary conversations between Nick Khan and Paul Levesque on, do we want to offer him something? Do we want to do something with him? Is Chris Jericho willing to then go? I mean, he has no choice. But I guess the big news I'm giving you guys today is that Jericho doesn't actually want to go. It's not a case of, all right, Tony, thanks. I want to do this thing. No. He doesn't want to leave. If anything, he's going to be pushed out the door. Will they ultimately do that? Or will Tony Khan cave and give him like a 1-year extension? He might. Tony does really love Jericho. Because in 2022, when Paul Levesque took over creative, Anna, you know what Jericho did? When Hunter took over creative in 2022, Jericho went to Tony and said, give me an extension. I'm staying here. I'm not going over there. Because him and Triple H don't have a great relationship. He likes Vince more than Triple H.
Don't have a great relationship. Jericho will go on this podcast and be like, yo, I don't like that nigga.
Yeah, I'm trying to like undersell it, but they don't really jive. So that's why he stayed with AEW. Now a lot changes. It's been 3 years, but that's where things currently stand with Chris Jericho. So
I mean, even CM Punk is good with Triple H now, you know, like I don't think those. Yeah, like you said, it's been 3 years. If I was in AEW, my only concern would be, what is this man saying if we push him out? You know, like he's gonna do his podcast, he's gonna do like his little thing. I know, like they're not losing anything of importance anymore. It's 2025. Chris Jericho, he was being a detriment to the project. No one wanted to see him anymore. He's gonna go to WWE. People are gonna be happy. The fans of WWE are gonna be excited about it because those are WWE fans. They don't care about the wrestling. They just care about like old people coming back for some reason. And yeah, but if I'm in AEW, my only concern of not being like, yeah, fuck this guy, go away, go be happy in WWE, is what is he gonna talk about us, and how can this affect our image? And I do understand if that would be the reason for Tony to be like, okay, you know what? Oh, let's just extend his contract. Let's just put him somewhere doing something, like not affecting the show too much. Because I wouldn't want him, of all people, he's been with AEW since before day one, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
For him to just go and start saying shit, because he knows a lot of shit. And maybe if he feels like he was pushed out when he didn't want to, he can get like a bit bitter over it.
That is a good point. It's like, do I want to piss him off, and then he retaliates by being like, you know, this one thing about AEW folks, blah 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 blah, and it's like a big PR issue. My honest prediction, if I was put on the spot, is Tony's probably gonna call him in for a meeting. They're gonna restart him on TV to do something short. And I think Tony pulls the trigger. I think he gives him the Shawn Michaels Ric Flair. I do think I think he hits him with the "I'm sorry, I love you." The question is the legalities. And again, probably something like a non-disparagement agreement, and off he goes. Triple H doesn't really care for Jericho, but WWE is obsessed with fucking moments. So I could see Nick going like, it's a big moment, Jericho in the Rumble. And then they're going to film him shaking his hand. They're going to pretend to like each other and shake each other's hand and take the fucking point picture and stuff. But that's what I think is going to happen. I do think it's over.
Kind of like some other people pretend to like each other. Very
sure.
Very, what you make there. Hey, man, you know,
ahead,
all I got to say about this is, you know, if I hear break the walls down, it is what it is.
But they're gonna put him. They're gonna put him against Seth Rollins, and to try to replicate like the match with Ospreay, you know, and it's just gonna be disgusting.
It's gonna be so ass. Yo, guys, can we go on TikTok? And we're gonna mobilize TikTok. Listen, when we really get all this shit popping off, we're gonna mobilize wrestling TikTok, and we're gonna take over wrestling TikTok. And we got to destroy the mindset that Seth Rollins is better than Will Ospreay on TikTok. That's just not true.
Who thinks that? Who thinks that? It's 2025.
Bro, the niggas that TikTok got over, wrestling TikTok got over Will Ospreay, you wouldn't even believe. You
Rob,
wouldn't even believe. It's
Rob in the live chat, this is so true. Tribal Chief 1316 days says Carmelo Hayes another learning tree. Jericho will see him be like, "Hey man, I can help you become a big star." Oh my god.
Real nigga.
Yeah.
Oh,
yo, you're so mad. You're so mad that
They're
Jericho
gonna be-
wants to help put over. Hey man, at least Jericho wants to help put over other younger black talent, unlike some people.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh shit.
We are wise to him.
Why to him is disgusting.
We are wise to him. It's like, all right,
Jericho,
Oh my God.
Jericho did that. He did that with AJ. Remember when he did a Y2
Yes,
AJ? That shit was fire. That shit was fire too.
Oh
bro.
my god. He needs to retire. He just needs to retire. Like, it's done,
it's
bro.
over.
Oh my god, hang it up. Hang it up. Is there a possibility, like, if AW like, yeah, man, it's over, he's just like, okay, then I'm retiring. And then maybe he can do a deal with AW. I do like a little retirement, like specialty something, and then I fuck off. Like, he wants to see him wrestle.
I don't think he's ever gonna go away, Anna. I don't think so.
He's gonna do the Ric Flair thing. He's gonna be like 80 years old, pretending to have heart attacks in the middle of matches.
I genuinely think he's gonna like wrestle till he's like 65. Yeah.
Who asked for that?
All his mentors. That's what all his mentors and idols did.
No, he thinks he's Sting.
You're not Sting, bro.
You're not Sting.
These fucking names in the chat, bro.
Jerry Yeet.
Jerry. We got main event Jey Uso and Y2J. It's like, bro, fuck. Oh my god, they'd be called Y2J, but Jey.
Oh my god, it would be so fire. Oh my god, it would be so fire. Yo, Jericho out there doing the yeet. Oh my god.
Oh, it's just could you man the live musical performance entrance? You just hear like it's a good you get the remix, right? You hear a guitar riff.
Also, we need more Fozzy live performances on Raws and.
Oh my god, when Fozzy live performs at WrestleMania, it's gonna be
oh my god! Yo, remember when he did that in Wembley? Oh, it was so fire.
Yeah,
it's just me.
I heard, bro. Oh my god, no, I heard when I was in Wembley when he did that. What?
We're good.
Y2 Joe Hendry. He won. He fucking won.
We're good. What were you about to say, Anna? We're good.
No, I was gonna say that when I was in Wembley, I heard the first notes from that guitar. I turned my back. I went to get a burger. I did not come back until I heard the 1, 2, 3 done. I refused. I refused to be in the same environment that crime was happening. But you know what's gonna be the most disgusting thing? When he has like a little promo battle wink with CM Punk, and they're like, yes, because the place we used to work. Like those
I genuinely think Punk is gonna hold firm on his keep Jericho away from me fucking rule. I honestly think he's gonna hold firm on that. They wanted him to work him in 2023, and he's like, no, bro.
How's that going? How is it going for CM Punk keeping up with the things he says?
Listen, but Jericho is like a hard no. Like that's a hard no.
You know what also is a hard no, Ibu?
Anyway.
WWE. So
yeah.
Could you imagine Triple H being like, Phil, I get it, Phil. But part of what we do.
Yo, Anna, remember when he sat next to Jade Cargill on that stage and said, yo, they're never gonna change how they are, and they're never gonna change who they are, no matter who's in charge. And it's never really gonna change.
In his defense,
remember when he tweeted like, "Oh, go suck like a blood covered dick in Saudi Arabia or something?" Yeah.
Anyway,
just people be saying shit. So
we'll see how Jericho and Punk goes. But,
hey man, it's kind of like how certain niggas say they're not gonna watch Raw. It's kind of interesting. It's Luger 6278 $2. Big Bro said, "quote unquote," he was dying spiritually. Come on, bro. Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. Ibu?
Yes.
Yo, so why did you say that he was dying spiritually?
It felt right in the moment. It felt right in the moment. It is what it is.
But you can't like
what I wanted to say earlier before you guys riffed over me was I could see fucking Road Dogg walking into a creative meeting for SmackDown being like, I got an idea. We do a concert battle. Joe Hendry and Fozzy.
Oh my god.
We'll pop a quarter hour. Just the worst shit you've ever fucking seen. Or, welcome to the most musty show. Welcome to Miz TV. And fucking Jericho comes out and they just, just the worst shit you've ever seen in your fucking life. Oh
my god. He would try to bring like the list of Jericho back. Like the
oh
my god.
Festival of Friendship.
Oh my god, bro. Jesus Christ.
Good God.
Jay Uso! You just made the list!
Yo, niggas will pop. Niggas will pop for it. WWE fans are gonna act like in the moment when Jericho signs that they're not gonna pop for it, but when they're in the building, they're gonna pop for it.
Oh, bro, they're already switching how they feel, and then they're telling AEW fans like, "Bet you guys are gonna switch up on Jericho." I'm like, bro, the AEW fans were doing Jericho for like 2 years. Like, what are you talking about?
hate Jericho for years.
They've been
We're praying for times like this. Like,
yes.
oh my god.
Anna's actively waiting for the headline of Chris Jericho signs with WWE.
That's like
bro,
when I think about headlines that would make me act up. That's like top 3 for sure.
Yes.
There's
fucking Christ.
They do that with everybody, son. Like I was saying before she left for WWE. I was like, yo, this Ryan May, like, she's not really good at cutting a promo, and everybody was like, and now all of a sudden it's just like I'm the worst person in the world because I said she can't cut a promo, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Did you guys not watch the Dynamite review? What the fuck?
Are y'all ready?
Am I a hoe?
Are y'all ready for Cody? You beat me, but you didn't beat the Painmaker.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah!
Somewhere I'm just having a heart attack and going, oh!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Y2 theory. Oh my god!
Yo, and you know what I need him to do? You know what I need him to do? I need him to do what he was doing in AEW. I need him to force the feud with Cody to be 9 months. I need it to be a 9-month long feud.
You want to hear a diabolical stable? Current 2025 New Day, Grayson Waller and Chris Jericho. That would be some Jericho shit. Will McClain said Y2 Waller.
Y2K. J Countdown.
Wait.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you right now, yo, Jericho would absolutely be like, yo, I could do something with it. Yo, he would absolutely be like, yo, you see that Austin Theory kid? I could really do something with him.
Kevin Blanco said Y2 Cross.
Wait, Y2 Cross? Y2 Cross? That nigga don't work it no more.
Yo,
oh my god.
Jericho.
The thing is with Jericho, he's the kind of guy, he sees himself, he looks in the mirror and he sees Bryan Danielson, like he thinks he's like the legend that's gonna elevate the young guys.
Yeah.
Like he thinks he's that bitch. He looks at himself, he thinks he's Sting, he thinks he's Bryan, he thinks he's at that level, and he is not. So he's gonna go to WWE and he's gonna do the same shit that he did on AW. But instead of being Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia, which, by the way, how did that work out for them? He's gonna make new victims. It's gonna be disgusting.
Oh my god, Anna, he's absolutely gonna work with Logan Paul. He's 100%.
Oh.
Hey, Chris Jericho, you're mad because unlike you, I go viral. I make social media moments,
kid. And I was going viral before viral was even a thing.
No, Rob. He's gonna say, Logan Paul, will you please shut the hell up? God. And I'm gonna be like, it's 2026. It's 2026.
This would actively like create a new strand of COVID, and I would be happy for we would deserve it. Please send the meteor, send the floods. It's over. Oh my god.
Dog, I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Are y'all ready for LA Knight in the Jericho Vortex?
Oh no, that's for sure. The thing is, LA Knight is fucking 40 years old, and Jericho will be like, I want to help young guys like you. He's 40.
Nigga, he is 10 years younger than you are. What the fuck?
He's like,
Yeah,
you're just a combination of Rock and Austin, who I beat on the same night for the undisputed champion.
Oh my god, it'll be so hard.
Fuck me in the ass. Fuck.
Yo, he was so because that's his favorite. That's his favorite. It's funny because Jericho has two different gimmicks in AEW and WWE. His favorite things to do when he's in WWE cutting promos is he brings up the fact that he beat Rock and Austin. He brings up the fact that he was the first undisputed champion. He brings up, bro. Somebody said, can we get 2026 Jericho versus Rocky or the final Jericho versus the final boss?
Someone said Grande Jericano.
That would be so.
I do like Y2J Vaughn.
Y2J Vaughn. Oh my god.
You know, I'm something of an OG myself.
Javon walks up to him and Jericho's like, "What up, nigga?" And this is like, "Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?"
Oh my god! They're gonna put Jericho against like Ricky Starks or Ethan Page. You know, they're just gonna be like, I feel like I know you from somewhere or some shit.
They got to get there. They got to get there. Remember, these guys were AW guys.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my god. What are you doing? What are you doing when they bring up Oba Femi and they make Jericho be his manager or something?
Oh my god.
My friend Oba Femi.
Oh my god. I just want to know what
Mr. Jerry Guan.
Yo.
When Jericho pulls out his own puppet, bro. This podcast
it's gonna be the worst looking puppet of all time. It's gonna be the worst looking puppet of all time.
Oh my god.
Y2 Travis. Someone said the JFTs instead of the MFTs with Solo in them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You know, I really could. I could go to Mexico and help that Vikingo guy get over. Just put him in a stable with me.
Oh my god.
Paymaker.
You know what? I changed my mind. He has to go. He has to go. Yeah, he has to go.
Yes.
This
is what WWE deserves. Like they deserve to be stuck in the Jericho vortex. As a company, they deserve it, you know.
And because he's Jericho, he's gonna find a way to like win a title. He's gonna win like the US title for some fucking reason. And he's gonna hold it for like 9 months.
I'm telling you, he will have a feud, like a full-on feud with Seth Rollins for some title. Like I could bet you right now, Ibu, he is feuding with Seth Rollins. We will have to see that happening.
Like, Seth's gonna go on a mic and go like, I made this group to protect this industry. And then Jericho's gonna be like, son, in that slow, low voice he does, I am this industry. And the crowd's gonna be popping and shit, you know?
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Oh, we're about to see some
diabolical shit. The funniest part
is like the worst content.
And this is the worst shit you've ever seen in your life. And he's gonna run by Roman Reigns backstage and be like, "What up, big dog? Wanna run this again?" And Roman's just gonna be like, "Get away from me, bro." Jesus. What's the next super chat?
Okay. Love Dark Saber 199. It feels like Punk turning in a few weeks. Turning against
I have no idea. I'm guessing
I don't think Punk should turn.
Yeah,
unless it has something to do.
Wait, what is it?
I don't think Punk should turn unless it has to do with Cody. Like
someone said Cody. Y2, why it's 6?
Oh my god.
Yeah, 2 J's. Yeah, 2 J's.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
LA Knight. Yeah. You just made the list. Yeah. Oh my god.
That would be hard. That would unironically be hard.
Anna, he's gonna go. LA Knight. Zip it. He'll be like, what? It.
Oh my god.
It. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It. Yeah, it.
I'm killing myself. I don't even watch WWE, but I feel like just the energy of that happening, like I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night, like in cold sweats.
And in the middle of that segment, all you hear
is happening, you know.
In the middle of that segment, all you hear is, "Oh, so!" And Jay comes out, and he grabs the mic, right, and he's just like, "Yeet, yeah, it's settle, middle, yeet, yeah, it."
Oh my god. That's just radioactive. Like everyone in that arena or something is leaving with like a third arm. Like, oh my god.
And in a far distance,
That's
Anna,
disgusting.
emerging from the crowd, all you hear is, "Delete, delete."
No.
That's too much. That's too much. You're just gonna have to hear the burn it down and deal with it, you know.
No. God no. Yo, Matt Hardy.
I
we are
believe in
good,
Joe
bro.
Henry.
Yo, Matt Hardy, we are good, bro. You can leave your brother here though, but we are good.
I'm
bro.
getting lightheaded. I'm getting fucking lightheaded.
You can leave your brother.
Let's get this topic out of the way before we get to the super chats. Naomi's pregnant. Oh Jesus!
Yeah, good for her.
Yeah, Naomi's pregnant. She had to relinquish her belt, unfortunately. I watched her promo, and she basically said that she was like, "I'm not going to hand the belt. I already handed this belt before." And she said, "I'm going to put it on the fucking floor." She told Adam Pearce, "I'm not giving you shit." And she said, "I'm my hormones are going crazy right now." And she was clearly like in a very funny mood. And she stayed heel. And she was like, "I'm giving you ladies in this division 9 months and some change. And I'm gonna leave this belt on this floor. And in 9 months and some change, I will be back, and you better proceed with caution." It was a really cool promo. Happy for Naomi. Shout out to motherhood. She apparently said that she had issues with fertility. And I think she said like one of her ovaries was removed or something. And she didn't even know if she'd be able to have a child because she had issues conceiving with Jimmy before, I think she said. So this like felt like a Sue Storm situation. Like it felt like the fucking Sue Storm story from Fantastic Four. But good for her. And
your reference of women is Sue Storm.
Hey, listen, I mean shit. Anna, did you see people found her tweet from like late July, where it's a picture of her with insane hair, and she said, "Stop messing up my hair, Jimmy." And I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Well, the thing, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy for her if it's something, you know, like that she wanted to, that she felt like she wouldn't be able to get. And yeah, the timing, of course, you know, like you can never count those times. But at the end of the day, in 20 years from now, when she's surrounded by her, like when she has her kid and stuff, you know, like maybe she thinks, yeah, it wasn't like such a big deal, and she can definitely win a title again. You know, like we see so many wrestlers, like Becky's a champion now. She got back from having a kid. Alexa's back. Like she's also going for stuff, you know. So that never stopped women's wrestlers before. So good for her. I want to see her back. Yes. And that's it.
I do think it's cool that we're now in a stage in the industry where pregnancy doesn't end your career, because once upon a time it did. Yeah. I referenced Dawn Marie, who got fired by WWE when she got pregnant. You know, that was back in like 04, 05. So shout out to her, and best of luck. Rob, you got anything you want to say about Naomi?
No, I think it's. I mean, I already expected this when they didn't like blatantly say it was like a broken or torn something. I knew what it was. Hey man, that kid's gonna be a main event at WrestleMania in about 22 years. So you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But it kind of makes me. I'm kind of disappointed at in one stance, like partially, like not really disappointed, because I did really want to see where this Naomi run was gonna go, because she did deserve this run. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm not gonna like it's people's personal life. So
yeah,
you know. Shout out to Naomi. What we got?
Thing is, yeah, I'm so afraid of pregnancy that every time I hear someone's pregnant, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's so awful. What at the time? But then I actually like, oh no, actually she wanted this. Okay, happy for her. To think like, okay, this is good. This is good. This is not bad news. Okay.
And it's terrible. I catch it with old friends and like, yeah, man, I'm gonna be a dad. I'm like, oh shit. My first thing is like, oh shit. And I'm like, oh man, what's up, bro? It's like, oh, okay, cool. Oh man, it's gonna come for us all. The grim reaper of pregnancy, you know. But,
hopefully not.
I could say many things right now, but go ahead, Rob.
Johnny Burney, 199. How can Anna do a self-made debate over Britt? Seriously, I mean, I don't really.
I don't think I want to
about
talk about her. Like, what is the debate there? You know, she's bad.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Shout out to Johnny Burney. Math 2420 199. Anna, is Danielson Kenny a better argument?
yes, because there you actually have an argument. That is actually a discussion that you can have. Who, you know, like, okay, which one is the bigger GOAT? Because they are both GOATs. I feel like everyone agrees with that. It's not like CM Punk that, come on. Like, it's actually people that are good wrestlers that everyone considers to be on the level of best of all time. Then you have a discussion. That is a real discussion.
Absolutely. I mean, no.
CM Punk and Kenny Omega. No, because CM Punk and Kenny Omega is like, do you prefer this like a beautiful, amazing chocolate cake or this pile of shit? You know, like you can. There are levels to this.
Right. Thank you, Matt.
What the fuck? Yo, I hate Ibu so much. Holy fucking shit. Yo, this is the worst nigga alive. Hold on. Love Anna, read the super chat.
Love Dog Savory 199. When did Triple H start hating SmackDown? Started hating SmackDown?
I have no idea, bro.
Hold on. I'll give you 1 second. Yeah.
C's 8199. Triple H is better at booking women than TK easily. He is not the one booking them. Period.
There you go.
Anyways, Johnny Burney, 199, should have been Forbidden Door in September and All Out in UK instead.
I guess. I'll tell you this: it would have been better for the build because then you would have been able to use New Japan guys who are currently in the G1.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, they still.
I feel like. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say they still haven't announced who from Stardom is gonna be there. There's also like Stardom with the 5-star and stuff. It's just not a good time to have Forbidden Door, you know.
Yeah, like the timing was terrible. Everybody was in tournaments.
Yeah.
Everybody. So like I don't know. Clearly, the interpromotional aspect is not the main focus of the thing.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Not anymore.
Dan V150, $5. Ibu, you had a layup to mention the Punk Jimmy Ray feud, which led to 99 AEW and Swerve success. So Swerve success is Punk success. Look, I'm here to tell y'all right now, and me, BV, and Chris are going to expose this one day. Ibu's Ring of Honor Punk chain is so fake. It doesn't exist. He doesn't know about anything. He doesn't know about anything Punk before WWE unless it's Joe or Raven. So you don't got to ask him about shit.
That's literally false. That's literally
you
false.
Can't name me 3 matches in the summer of Punk right now that don't involve Colt Cabana.
What?
Name me 3, nigga. Did I speak Cantonese, nigga? Name me 3 matches in the summer of Punk right now in Ring of Honor that don't involve Colt Cabana.
Now, if I do, you want to put money on this? If I do this, are you?
I'm not putting money on shit, nigga. I'm just asking you to do it.
No, because, bro, like
he's buying time while he checks cage and match.
I'm really not. I'm not. I'm not. I can show you my computer screen, which is not even in my room. I was gonna say, literally, I mentioned to you before, Rob, that the Austin Aries match is one of my favorite CM Punk ROH matches, and that was during that era. That was during that whole period.
You didn't bring it up at all.
Okay, but like,
nigga, I listened to the whole debate. All you kept talking about in matches was Joe, Raven, and then you just talked about all his WWE shit. When there's mad Ring of Honor shit, you could have brought up.
The only WWE matches I cited were Cena and Taker. So like, I could have named a bunch of stuff. I watched CM Punk's ROH run. I will say I don't love all of it, but I love a lot of it. I do love a lot of it, and I don't go back to it that much. So I can give you that, but like it's not fair. I've watched Punk and Ring of Honor. Like, what are we talking about? You know when I started to like watch ROH Punk, when he turned heel on Jeff Hardy, I remember reading everywhere like on forums and stuff that like he's remixing his 05 stuff. And so I went back and looked at it for context. So there you go.
Yeah, you're a horrible person.
No, I'm a great guy. That pays Anna a lot of money.
You don't pay me shit.
You own that nigga. Oh my god. Fave wrestling 199. Fave wrestling gear this year. Bianca at WrestleMania for me. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't have a favorite gear this year. I don't think.
Anything Mercedes for like at this point.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, probably the Mercedes all in gear because that gear was godly.
Yeah. Anything. Every time Mercedes comes up like in a pay-per-view, I'm like, okay, this is my favorite gear she ever wore. And then the next pay-per-view, no, actually, this is my favorite gear. Like she's always outdoing herself.
She's just the best,
Another level.
Mavs fan 199. Can't wait for the inevitable Tana Cena debate.
I'm good. I'm good.
That would be
both people kept major companies alive, so that's really not a debate. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for certain, never mind. We'll get into that one day. Broadway Joe, $5. Forbidden Door might be the best card I've seen that nobody gives a fuck about. Get up for the show, people. Where's the hype? That card is pretty great.
Yeah, the card is good, but when you book the entire card the week before the show without the people even showing up on your TV program, like you cannot expect people to be hyped by them about it, Like, I'm sorry.
I've noticed this. Forbidden Door season is kind of weird every year. Like, it's just a weird period for the TV in terms of like hyping the show. But yeah, on the night though, especially in front of that like UK crowd, it's gonna be like a real hot show. They're about to match WWE's attendance in there from like Money in the Bank 2023. So, yeah.
It sees 199. Why is it a Mercedes getting pops anymore?
What are you talking about, dude?
It's just not.
What's going on with the Super Chase?
Bro, I was in the building for this Mercedes. People keep saying that this Mercedes CEO canned. Nigga, I was in the building in Texas, bro. I was in the building, and they popped for her, and they were doing the CEO when we were in the building. Like, stop lying. Stop lying on Mercedes because you think it's some sort of gotcha. It's not a gotcha. It's a lie. Certain people would know that, but it's not a gotcha to lie.
Yep.
What the fuck? What did I do? Sonic, $5. Y'all ready for Roman versus Seth Shield lore at Mania, baby?
The fact that actually, whatever. I don't care.
I don't know, bro. I don't. I'm just so.
I hope the people that enjoy that enjoy that.
The thing is, I used to be like the biggest Shield warrior. I will admit that I still get a bit emotional when I see Shield things. But if they do it again, like it's gonna be 2026. At some point we just have to learn how to move on from things and how to let things go. And I feel like wrestling, especially, is an industry that people don't know how to do that a lot. And yeah, and that's kind of like stunts the just creating new things that are good as well. You know what I mean? In WWE, I feel like a lot of it's so like holding on to the past that a lot of the good things that could be created now are not. That makes any sense? I don't know.
Yeah, totally. Like, we need to stop like deriving our stories from just like these things from like, look, referencing is one thing, and obviously you shouldn't ignore your history, but like acting like everything should just be guided by like the Shield and things from like literally 15 years ago. I don't know, man. Like, create new legends, new stories, I'm pretty good on it, dude. I'm pretty good on it. Promos about Roman Reigns being like, when you swung that chair, it hurt me. And Seth being like, I did it because I'm an architect. Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Like the things that for me, the whole thing was already done and solved and like over when Roman chose to hit Seth over hitting Cody and then losing the title. For me, okay, perfect little bow, amazing. And then they did the main event, and then he turned on Roman, and then hey, okay, that felt like like a good little close off, but no, it will never end.
Bro,
it is a loop.
Do they just like completely forget that they brought the Shield back in 2017 and then they did it again in 2018 and then they did it again in 2019? Like, you've forgiven this nigga 6 times already. Why you keep saying, I'll never forgive you? You've forgiven this nigga 6 times. What do you mean?
They had a whole pay-per-view for them.
Man, like enough. Enough with
I have to
Lord.
see a chair. If any of those men touch a chair ever again, like it's oh my god.
Shield chair.
Shield
chair.
I've had enough with lore.
We don't need lore, like we just need some good matches.
Enough with lore. Go ahead.
Motion Man 445-499. Thanks so much. Next self-made debate should be a Rob Ibu Bloodline debate. That one, yes.
Like in terms of what, like impact and influence? Because y'all saw last night, we still influence the niggas and have an impact to this day. telling y'all right now, 25 years from now, we're gonna be main eventing the WrestleMania with that new child. So
we're gonna stop the super chats briefly because I have limited time and I wanted to cover a couple topics. The first one I'll do is TripleMania, and what I'll say about TripleMania is this: Paul Levesque told the AAA roster that he didn't want to change what they do; he wants to just enhance what they do. And what I would say is this: pre-WWE, AAA was a really, really, really bad promotion. But it was AAA. It was their kind of bad. It was their very distinct kind of shit. A kind of shit that did have intergender wrestling and blood and chaos and thumbtack and violence. But it was shit. This WWE AAA is like more stable, more respectable, more like logical. But like it's missing some of that like chaos. Like, for example, Psycho Clown and Pagano, their whole thing is like they're not good wrestlers. They're just like they're crazy. And here they're like having a quote unquote crazy match with the Garzas, but like there's like no blood. And it's like, and have you ever seen that meme of that girl with like a fucking like thing on her head? I forgot what it is. Like a thing on her head is like, oh, she's so crazy. LMAO.
Yeah.
Fucking the bag of chips on her head.
Yeah, like that's what the Garzas had a street fight with Pagano and Psycho Clown, and it's like a no DQ, and they're like swinging chairs and breaking like tables, and they're like, "Oh, this is so crazy." I'm like, "It's not that crazy, bro. It's like
I liked it.
It's not bad. It's just I don't give a fuck about WWE no DQ matches, and that's what that was.
Yeah.
Also, on a match that I actually did like, there was a mixed tag. It was Nino Hamburguesa, who is Glory, and Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice versus Raquel, Finn, and JD. And like, if this was really AAA, Raquel would be fighting Nino Hamburguesa. Like, she would like literally grab his titty and like bite it or some shit, and then like kick him in the dick, and then like slam him. Like, that's what AAA would do. But because this is WWE AAA, the men can't fight the women and the women can't fight the men. Which, I mean, whatever. I'm just saying these are the differences. Overall, I thought the first half of the show was really fun. Conan did like a 70,000 hour Hall of Fame speech, which was like really slow.
Oh, you're so mad.
I was like, bro, enough. And then the second half was like a decent. The second half felt like a decent. What?
He said, he told that nigga, shut up. Show some respect, nigga.
Yeah, the fans were heckling him. But the first half of the show was a lot of fun and chaotic. They did that battle royal with Microman and like the Toxica guy and Omos and Otis showed up and all these cool wrestlers. La Parca came out with a new theme song and all the Mecha Wolf was there. That was fun. It wasn't good, but it was fun. It was entertaining. The type of match you could like watch with a beer in your hand next to your girlfriend and just like laugh at the people coming out. Elio del Dr. Wagner Jr. versus El Mesias was really, really good. That was well done. A really great story there, and he won their mid card belt.
Oh, Messias.
Yeah. Did I say it wrong?
Yes.
Are you
No,
flexing?
you said
Better
it right.
keep
You said it
going.
right. Yeah, you said it right.
That was good. The best match of the show, if you ask me, the best match of the show was the mixed trios match. People got mad that Finn Balor pulled out a demon puppet to fight the iguana puppet, but like I don't know. I grew up on like Chikara, so it's like it's not a big deal. Also, like the days of Finn Balor being like Prince Devitt are over, so like people need to like let that one go.
Y'all gotta let that go, bruh.
That go.
Let that go.
Listen, the fat guy did an elbow suicida. Like when fat guys die, like the match is automatically good. So I was entertained by that. Lola Vice is a lot of fun, and she's very talented, very very talented and gifted. As is most of the people in the match. So that was a lot of fun. The street fight, I didn't really care. Loki Legend Natty took on, I think it was Lady Apache and Flammer. That was okay. And then the main event was just a four-way moves match. It's every four-way moves match. You've seen it on like 9 Dynamites this year. It's Dominic, it's Dragon Lee, it's Grande, and it's Vikingo. It was good. They did their thing. But like, yeah, the second half of the show was like felt like a decent WWE pay-per-view with Lucha Libre. And the first half just felt like a steadier AAA show. But overall, I thought it was a good show. Rob, you could take the rest, and then you can transition to the G1 and then finish the super chats, my brother.
No, I really enjoyed this year's well, not this year's, this TripleMania. Obviously they do 3 a year, but this the WWE AAA TripleMania version of the show. I really did enjoy it. I love the Rumble. The Rumble was kind of fun. You got to see people that like you didn't think WWE would bring over to AAA. That was nice. Then I really liked the street fight, the no DQ match, but like I can't, like Ibu said, it's hard for me to get into WWE no DQ matches because you can't bleed. So it's like I'm watching, bro. When I watch like a AEW or like it's the same thing with TNA. Like TNA had Emergence over the weekend, and they turned Mike Santana and Sami Callihan into a street fight, and it was cool. But then I remember TNA banned blading, so I was just like, "There's no point in watching this." Like, there's no point in me getting excited because it's not going to be a Sami Callihan death match. It's going to be a WWE one. And so that's the the AAA. While the AAA street fight was good, it was good. I didn't really enjoy it as much as I thought it would. But I did like the mixed tag as trio. Ibu brought the mixed trios tag as Ibu brought up. But my favorite match of the night was obviously the main event. I thought everybody in the main event killed it. I thought even Vikingo did his thing, even though his knees are like hanging on by a piece of like very very tiny string. I thought everybody they of course they did end game stuff. They woke it up and they did a bunch of run-ins and stuff like that. That was fun. I loved all the Grande Americanos getting involved, the Judgment Day getting involved, and then AJ coming in at the end to screw over Dominic was fun. So I really enjoyed this year's like this version or this edition of Triple Mania. But I will say what I didn't enjoy over the weekend was the G1 semifinal. And you know, Ibu, you could we can get into the G1 semifinal and final stuff from there.
All right, I'll set it up and then leave you guys to it. But
Yeah.
some could say justice prevailed. Takeshita is the G1 climax winner. Anna, he beat Evil in the finals. This is after Evil beat Yota Tsuji in the semis. Ryohei Oiwa was eliminated before the playoffs, as was Yuya Uemura. So our last hope was Yota Tsuji to save the force. He failed. He lost to Evil, and Evil lost to Takeshita. And then Takeshita said he's going to challenge for the belt before Wrestle Kingdom, which is fascinating. So I think we're going to get Takeshita winning the belt.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, I don't know. Go for it. I'm out of here. Good luck. Love you guys. Best of luck. Make sense of what New Japan is doing here and House of Torture. And then you can close with the super chats, whatever you want to do. God bless. I don't know what they got going on over there. Best of luck to Takeshita. Maybe, I don't know, man. Goodbye.
Bye, Ibu. Just
All right,
enough. Like, just enough. Like, I hate this whole thing. Like, they win the G1. The whole point of the fucking G1 is that you challenge for the title at Wrestle Kingdom. And they're like, no, actually, don't want to do that. It's like the winner of the Royal Rumble being like, you know what? Actually, I'm going to challenge at a Raw. Like, what is the point of winning?
Yeah, no.
Why did you go through all that?
It's so stupid. It's I mean, it's not the first. Obviously, this is not the first time they've ever used the G1 to like have an early shot at the title.
Yes.
But
Yes, but
it's still like it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Like, it defeats the entire purpose of the G1. First of all, I'm tired of this narrative of we had to have Evil win so we could have a bigger pop for what's his fucking face for Takeshita to win. But my thing is like, okay, Yoda Tsuji would have made more sense because Takeshita's not a babyface, bro. He's not a babyface. He's a literal heel. So this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And then you go into the match, and while Takeshita versus Evil was a good match, at the same time, we would have much rather to be anyone else. First of all, second of all, now you got Takeshita. We can't make this a thing for every year, bro. We can't make it a thing every year where the winner of the G1 is like, actually, I want to challenge earlier than I actually can challenge.
They did this last year, right? Like, I'm not crazy.
Yeah, they did it last year. Zach challenged him. Zach challenged. I forgot who the champion was at the time, but he challenged whoever the champion was to a match of Royal Quest, and it was just like, oh well, we'll wrestle at Royal Quest for it, and it's just like, bro, it killed. First of all, it kills the drawing power for the fucking show. It kills the drawing power for the show, and it's like, bro, okay, y'all have done situations before where in between the G1 of the final and Wrestle Kingdom, y'all have changed the belt before. Y'all have done a title switch. You could have just Naito. Yeah, he beat Naito because Naito was like really, really cooked, and they were like, "Yo, you can't go to we can't like let you go to the dome looking like this." But it's like, bro, okay, you could have had in between then, even if you wanted Takeshita to win, you could have had Tsuji take the belt off of Zach in between then or something like that, bro. Like, I just don't understand why we gotta have this early challenge thing. It's so weird.
It is I hate this so much. It just feels like so fucking lazy because then what is the point? First of all, Evil going to the finals. Sure. You know, like fans in Japan, they like him, whatever. Apparently not enough to draw more people, but they like him enough that we're being terrorized with House of Torture. Like, it makes no like
That's
we're being terrorized.
That's the worst excuse.
Yeah. Like we're being fucking terrorized with House of Torture. And yeah, for why? You know, like what is the reason? And then yeah, and then the way that they book it. Look, I love Takeshita, right? Like I was really happy he won, but especially I was happy he won because he won over Evil, because the other option was literally Evil. Because if I could choose out of literally Evil. If I could choose out of everyone that was in the tournament, I'm sorry, I love him, but he wouldn't be in my top choices because he's not there.
Right.
And Yota Tsuji, I've been on the Yota Tsuji train for so long now. I think since he came back from Excursion, I saw that man and I was watching, like, I don't remember which show that was, but I was like, okay, he's the guy. He's the next big guy. He's amazing. Like, I'm watching his matches. Like, he is so good. He has the charisma. He has, like, everything. And they never fucking pulled the trigger with him. He's like the Daniel Garcia of New Japan at this point, you know? Like, just do something with this guy. It's like the forever we're gonna do something, but they don't. We're gonna do something, and then they don't. Like, enough.
It's especially annoying because you had him go all the way to the final last year, and then he lost to Zach. Cool. Zach finally gets his moment. No matter what you thought about his title reign, even though the fact that it didn't draw, no matter what you thought about his title reign, cool. But it's like this year was his time. Like, even if it wasn't his time, you were gonna give it to Takeshita. Okay, you could have built the story of Yota Tsuji goes for it again, but just doesn't get there once again. And then you could have built to the shit next year. And now it's like, okay, he has to. First of all, he has to win next year. There's no question about it now. He has to win the whole thing next year. And you can't, bro. Next year when he wins the whole thing, you can't do this. Oh, I'm challenging early bullshit, bro. because they need
Mm-mm.
something to draw in the dome. The big draw, right? The big draw of the dome really is niggas from Japan, whether it's an English champion or a Gaijin champion, it's niggas from Japan in the main event of the Tokyo Dome. So you have the guy win and you have him challenge early. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I'm just like, bro. How did
also
Shooter
for
even
me-
get a championship match last year? Do you remember?
I don't remember. His dad is Red Shoes. That's all I know.
Did he-
But I do not remember, and I couldn't care less. That was so ass. But like the thing that I'm thinking is that if they do this whole thing right with Tsuji, they're like, okay, Takeshita, then he challenges early, maybe he wins, maybe he doesn't, and then Tsuji, he goes to the dome and challenges. Why couldn't he have just won the G1 and gone to the dome and challenged? You know, it's just like so fucking convoluted. If you want someone to go to the dome and be the challenger, then just fucking make him win the G1. That's how you build. That's not, like that's the whole point of the G1, you know? Like you build the whole story so that by the time that you get to Wrestle Kingdom, people actually want to buy tickets because they're invested in the story that you've been building for the past 6 months.
Okay,
I guess. Oh my god.
He pinned ZSJ. Okay, but like, bro, because then that
Nepotism
fucks
was
up the
the only
destruction
right
schedule. Because usually in the destruction schedule every year, the guy that pinned the IWGP champion, the guys that pinned the champions, the current champions in the G1, always challenge for those belts at destruction, and that fucks up the destruction schedule. Because now you got Takeshita winning the G1, but he wants to win in the King of Pro Wrestling, and it's like, bro, none of this makes any sense. It makes no sense.
No.
It literally makes no sense. Yo, we gotta get
booking is
Gato out
just
of here,
so
bro.
cooked. No, the booking is so cooked. Like sometimes, you know, I just think about like 2017, like 2018, like, you know, those G1s, and just makes you want to cry, you know, like just makes you want to cry. I swear. Like how, and the thing, I understand people saying, oh, but New Japan, all their strong guys, all like the big guys, they left, or they're old, or this or that. That's why you build new big guys, because it's wrestling. It's a sport that you constantly have to reinvent yourself, and you constantly, you know, like when people are wrestling, you know they're not gonna wrestle forever. You know they're like, okay, you have these top guys, you at the same time you have to be building the other top guys, because in a few years those top guys that you have now are not gonna be there. That's the whole fucking business. Is how it's always been. But it felt like they just forgot about it. It felt like they just assumed Okada was like immortal or was gonna stay in Japan forever, or they assumed that Naito's knees were never gonna give out. Like they just, I don't know what the thought process was there. You know,
you might be right. That's what I genuinely like think that for the past 3 years they were booking the way that they were booking because they were you were right. They were of the mindset of Okada's not going anywhere. Naito's not going anywhere. Who else left in the past 3 years that were like high up? And Ospreay's not going anywhere. And they were because Ospreay was a big, I'm not going anywhere, New Japan #1 guy too. And he saw the writing on the wall, and he saw what was going on. He was like, I gotta get out of here. So it's really like, okay, you see all these guys leaving, but then that was also your opportunity to put a lot of these guys over, and you still didn't put a lot of these guys over. Yota Tsuji honestly would have benefited from when he had the first title match against Sonata, beating Sonata. He would have majorly benefited from beating Sonata in that first opportunity. Shooter at this year's Wrestle Kingdom, Zack Sabre Jr., cool guy, wonderful person, good person. He would have benefited from main eventing the Dome show against anyone else but ZSJ, because ZSJ has never been, as good as he is, has never been put in that position. He has never been put in the main event position, especially of the fucking Tokyo Dome, to lead a Shooter into a good match and teach him how to work a Dome show main event. And so it's just like all these guys that are in that a bit. The only one that's left that can still do that is Tanahashi, and he's gone. He's leaving.
His knees are not there.
He's leaving. His knees are gone, first of all, and his knees are gone before he is. But it's like, Still,
Nah,
it's like
it's
still you gotta like they have to do something to where I don't know if you got to bring in more popular gaijins or whatever the fuck the case may be, but they have to do something. Somebody just mentioned it. Hiroki Goto was another guy. He stepped into the main event spot this year, and he stepped into that spot of the older guy that could teach the guys how to have good main events. He stepped into that spot, and so it was just like I don't know what New Japan has to do, but they got to do something.
like, yeah, because it felt like with Suji, it just frustrates me so bad, because you see the position that they are now, and you see a guy that is just perfect to be the next big guy, and it feels like I feel like I'm going insane because how am I seeing this? How is everyone seeing this? But the people who actually fucking work there.
Bro, they did the whole they did the whole they did the whole shooter getting his hair cut storyline just for him to come back in a hoodie and the same white pants and still be shooter. When they could have done a gimmick, they could have at least attempted a gimmick change or attempted a role change and attempted to change him to a heel or something like that. And they didn't do any of that. They just he did the whole shave my head new person storyline just to be the same person that the fans
They
still
put
hate.
no, they put like all of their eggs in the Shota Umino basket when Yota Tsuji was right there. Just because Shota, and I'm saying this just because he's the son of Red Shoes and because they have respect and they like Red Shoes. He is not a good fucking wrestler. He's not good. He has never been good. People just like him because he was associated with. No, he has never been good. And but he had a good match with Osprey. It's Osprey. He could get a good match out of He got a good match out of Chris Jericho. Like, what are we talking about here? Like he could get a good match out of a fucking like wooden plank. You know what I mean? Like, of course he had a good match with Osprey. What are we talking about? I'm just saying, like, even when he was with Mox, people liked him because, he's with Mox, he's Mox's son, He was already not a good wrestler back then, guys. I'm so sorry if it took time for this to be clear. He just couldn't go. And then you have a guy like that who has, like, he is a charisma vacuum. Like, the charisma, he's the place where charisma goes to die. Like,
I think his biggest problem, and it's a big problem with a lot of these niggas that they are bringing up in the dojo, bro. Stop sending niggas to Rev Pro. Stop sending niggas to Rev Pro, bro. Suji is mad lucky. Suji is mad lucky that he got sent to Rev Pro and he didn't come out like completely like. But like, bro, we gotta stop sending niggas over there. None of them niggas at Rev Pro have any aura. Like none of them niggas besides like none of them niggas got aura. But then stop talking about Luke Jacobs. That nigga stinks. It's like, bro, you gotta send him to Ring of Honor, bro. Like send him to bro. You know who got a lot of work, a lot of help from going to Mexico? Fucking Hiromu Takahashi. Hiromu Takahashi wasn't doing shit, and he was literally about to be like abandoned. And then they sent him to Mexico, and he got good in Mexico, and he became who he is in Mexico, and now he's one of the biggest stars in New Japan. And it's just like, bro,
like, I genuinely,
I don't want to give up. I don't want to just be like, yo, Shooter sucks. But it's just like, bro, they got to do something with Shooter. They got to do something.
He does, bro. I'm sorry, he does. Like, I gave up. I gave up like on Shooter a long time ago. But it just frustrates me so bad to see that it is a bigger possibility, and we need to accept this, that there is a bigger possibility that they're going to do a rematch for Zach and for Shota, at the main event than anything else at this point. Like, that is a very big possibility, and we need to sit with that for a minute.
You know what I miss? I saw it on the timeline today. You know what I miss? I kind of do miss the 4 block ones. They did have some shitters in the 4 block G1, but we got matches like Hanari versus Mikey Nichols, which I just quoted on the timeline earlier today, earlier during the podcast. We got matches like Mikey Nichols versus Hanari. We got matches like Shingo versus Hanari. We got matches in that G1 that we're not getting today. And it's just like, bro, it's just mad confusing. And stop putting shitters in the G1. I'm tired of this. I'm so tired of this shit. I am so tired of this shit, bro. I'm like, you're basically telling us that you don't care about the G1 this year.
Mm-hmm. But what is their logic? Like, okay, let's say that Takeshita, they want Takeshita to actually win the title, right? So he wins the title and he goes into the G1 as champion. Is this just like a very desperate attempt to try to get people to buy, not to the G1, to the Tokyo Dome? Is that just like a desperate attempt to try to get people to buy tickets to go? Because they're thinking, oh, this is like this international guy. Yeah, so. But that's the thing. If you want people to buy tickets, then make your product good and give them a story that they want to go watch live. Then give them people that they want to root for live, like, because maybe, okay, let's do this year because Takeshita can bring more people to buy this, or maybe buy the pay-per-view or whatever. And next year, what are you going to do? What are you going to do for the next one? What is your plan?
How about you book something interesting? How about you book something interesting? Bro, y'all got to stop doing shit. That's what the problem with wrestling, bro. Wrestling is booked nowadays way too much off of what will sell tickets and what will get people to buy shit. And then it's more transactional nowadays than it is. Bro, just have an idea, flesh out the idea, go for the idea, and see if it works. Y'all are too sitting here like too obsessed with the idea of who is gonna sell out the dome. My nigga, y'all had that in 2020. When y'all had an organic rise of Kota Ibushi going into that year's Wrestle Kingdom, and then y'all had an organic so much organic shit going into that year's Wrestle Kingdom that they actually had 70,000 people in the fucking building, and now y'all don't do shit anymore. Y'all don't have any new ideas. Y'all keep recycling the same old Bullet Club bits from like 10 years ago. None of that shit works. Just let it go, bro. Let it go, and do something different. Do something different.
Rob,
but yeah, no, the G1. What's up? What happened?
What do you think about the Knockout Brothers? I think that's the new name.
I do like the Knockout Brothers. I do not like the Knockout Brothers.
The name is a bit evil.
Yudo Ice is such a fire name.
Yudo Ice.
And then he went on the fucking. He had an interview and he was like, in America, ice means diamonds. And he was like, yeah, that shit's so hard. That shit's so hard. And then I like Oscar's look. They're gonna have to get some decent gear, and then I think Yudo is gonna be the bigger star out of the two, but Oscar is still a good worker. He is still a good worker, but I think Yudo is definitely gonna be the bigger star coming out of this.
Yudo Ice.
You said Yudo Ice. Shout out to Yudo Nakashima. Yeah, bro. We needed more real jiggers in wrestling, bro. We needed that. We ain't had one of those since what? Fucking Yone and fucking Jado and Gato. Yo, niggas don't notice about Jado and Gato, but they used to do that shit too. They had the same gimmick that Yudo got now back in the day. So
John Cena technically had it too,
That ass, bro. Like, come on, bro. We gotta get this shit popping. But I will say, because definitely the tag, and of course I especially want to see what they do because the tag team division, especially in. I didn't know who the tag team champions were. This is how locked out I've been on.
I had to Google.
I did not know Doki was a part of House of Torture till I watched the semifinal show the other night. I had no clue that Doki was in House of Torture. I had no clue he was back, first of all, but I especially had no clue that he was in the House of Torture till I watched it the other day. And so I was just like amazed by the shit. I was like, yo, are they IWGP tag? Because of course, now the junior belts look like the heavyweight belts now. So I'm like,
yeah,
are they heavyweight tag champions or are they junior tag champions?
No, I had to Google again now because I started talking about Doki and I was like, wait, the tag team champions of New Japan right now are Taichi and Tomohiro Ishii. Ishii is in AEW like 80% of his time. When is he in New Japan anymore? Why is he a tag team champion?
Yo, do y'all remember the tag teams we used to have in New Japan, bro? We used to have Magabe and Honma. We used to have the Killer Elite Squad. Now everybody weren't big fans of them, but we had the Gorillas of Destiny. We had we had so many different tag teams that we could work with in the heavyweight division back in the day. And now it's just like
I'm missing even Goto and Yoshihashi, I'm missing them already. Like, oh my god. the Ishii being no, they're really scrambling because I had to go after Oscar and Yuto like came back. I was like, okay, let me see who the tag champions are because they're obviously going for the tag titles, you know. And I see Tomohiro Ishii, and I'm like, what? Am I seeing
I
this?
didn't know. You know when I found out he was IWGP champion,
Right?
when I think they mentioned it on Dynamite or they mentioned it on Collision, one of the two. But one of the two they mentioned like Tomohiro Ishii is one half of the IWGP Tag Team Champions. And I'm just like, what
When
the fuck? Where's the belt? Where's the belt?
like
Why
when
is he
did he
not
win
carrying the belt
it?
on TV?
Yes. What happened?
I had
No,
no
but
idea. I thought
I
he was just
swear.
strong champ.
But I want to see what they're gonna do there now with the tag belts because that feels like the obvious thing to do to just strap them on Knockout Brothers or whatever. But like we know how they are treating the young guys in Japan, and it is a scary scary possibility that that's gonna go like absolutely nowhere. You know, and also is the thing. Okay, if Yuto he's the breakout star, what they're doing with Oscar? Like I don't that the hair is diabolical though. I don't. I'm gonna say.
I don't know. I think we just gotta next year, guys. We're not falling for the New Japan. We're not falling for it, bro. We're not falling for the Wrestle Kingdom all the way to Wrestle Dontaku Sukuyomi next year. We're knocking that shit out early. We're gonna be like, yeah, I'm so sure. Yeah, I'm so sure the whole year. Because that's how they trick us, bro. Wrestle Kingdom, they do a decent Wrestle Kingdom show, and they do a decent new beginning show, and everything goes downhill. So but anything else
Yeah,
on New Japan, Anna, before we get back to super chats and close the show?
no, I'm just we'll see. We'll see. We'll see, Rob. We're saying this now, and then Wrestle Kingdom will come, and then Suji's gonna come out as champion, and then Akal Brothers are gonna come out as tag team champions, and then we're gonna be like, you know what? Fine. So woo. They just need to get their shit together. That's all. It's very sad to see where they are now compared to when I first found out about New Japan. You know, like from what I remember of New Japan, it's just depressing. Because I used to be like, okay, New Japan's like one of the best companies in the world, and there was a point that they were the best company in the world. So it's just a sad, sad, sad downfall.
Yeah, nah. It's just we next year we're not falling for it. Gato, we're not falling for it. And I hope Gato's out of here by next year anyway. So Johnny Bernie 199 thoughts on All Out versus the ESPN PLE. Predict the numbers. Wait, that's where they're doing it? Are they doing this on ESPN? Or like what? I didn't hear anything
Guys,
about
I don't know
that.
about numbers.
I need to find out. Can somebody let me know in the chat because I did not know anything about this. But my thoughts on it are, and I'll keep it brief. I don't understand why WWE is still continuing to do this. I don't understand why they went up against All In, same day with Goldberg's retirement. Biggest thing to come out of Goldberg that whole weekend was AEW, and the biggest thing to come from WWE out of that whole weekend was Goldberg complaining about not having the retirement he wanted all week. So none of that made any sense, and it didn't work for anybody involved. So they should really stop doing this. And you got fucking dorks on here and dorks on Twitter that will sit here and tell you, that WWE doesn't fucking care about AEW, yet they keep doing shit like this. So, and they're literally going, by the way, they're doing the pay-per-view in America. In America, they're doing the pay-per-view and they're going head to head. So that should tell you all you need to know. Gunny Death 499. Do not forget Darby and Callis are okay. Anyways. Holy fucking shit. Okay, guys, come on, guys, y'all gotta come on. Yayo Trejo $2. David Finlay as Judgment Day leader. Who says no? I don't know.
Why too Finlay?
David Finlay as Judgment Day leader. Who says no? I don't know. The word on David Finlay is very, very skeptical. A lot of people really don't know the word on Dave Finlay, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't really know. Saint Theodore, $2 Canadian. Guesses on who reps Stardom for the TBS title.
Either Starlight Kid or Azumi. I don't think there's any other option.
Yeah, pretty much. I really don't see anybody else doing it. Gun A Death, $199. Please respect Y2J. Come on, guys. We're not. Come on. Why you mean Y2J White? Anyways, Austin Kinkle, $4,100, $2. The Demon versus the Painmaker inside Hell in a Cell.
They're gonna bring back the red cell, especially for this.
And guess what? Finn Balor's gonna lose that one too. The other Mikey V, $2. We getting Danny killing Nigel at Forbidden Door. Most likely.
We just need to get Danny doing something, you know.
Yeah, no, and I feel like I definitely feel like that's what Daniel Garcia needs at this point in his career, is like a heel turn. But it doesn't need to be the heel turn that he did back in the day. Just he needs to do something totally different. I'm not suggesting like a psychotic character change, because everybody does that nowadays. But he needs a character change, and he needs a character change. You can't just be the nigga that I wrestle good and I'm from Buffalo, New York. Like, that just can't be your gimmick, bro. Can't be your gimmick. Sonic, $2. Jimmy is oh my y'all come on.
That's crazy.
Guys, I gotta relax with the super chats, bro. Math, $199. This feel like a 2022 to 2023 WrestlePurists bit. Hey man.
That felt. No,
Danny
but I was
Quang,
gonna say, okay, for someone to clip that, but it's gonna be like a 10-minute clip if someone clips that. So it's not possible.
Oh no, definitely, bro. I you know what it is? You know what it is, bro? You know what it is? I don't know. I'm very, very intrigued. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm very, very intrigued. Very, very intrigued. Danny Quang, $5. How do you think AEW is going to book Takeshita now after the G1? Is he even going to work the C2 if he beats ZSJ? No, they don't. They don't. The C2 schedule shouldn't interfere with Takeshita's schedule or New Japan, potential New Japan schedule, because they don't really do any shows in New Japan from Power Struggle all the way till the end of December, because that's World Tag League. So he doesn't really need to be involved with that. I don't think he's gonna do World Tag League. So yeah, no, that doesn't really matter. Montel, $199. Would y'all say Swerve is as corny as a face? Yeah, I enjoyed some of Swerve's face promos like earlier this year, but him as a heel works so much better for me, I would say. What would you say?
Yeah, I think I like him as a face, but I feel like he just has such a natural like heel energy that even when he's being a face, I'm always a bit like, is he actually? No, like where is he landing there? Because he always feels like a heel to me, kind of. Just like the way he, like his energy, the way he carries himself is very heelish.
Yeah, bro. When he was a heel, especially in the 2023, he was doing some of his best work of his entire career. So it's like, but him as a face, he's as good as a face too. Vernacular, $4.99. Punk good, being a landlord good, giving up morals good. Oh my God, Ibu fumbled. Punk FC moves on 2K in chat. 2K in chat to complain about Phil. Hashtag thank you for the house. Oh brother, that house wasn't because of Phil. Dan V 150 $4.99. Takeshita facing Goto instead of ZSJ for the title makes a lot more sense. He's a heel beating Goto in the Invader. It works. Then Tsuji wins the G1.
Yeah. Why did they take the belt off Goto? Not sure.
Because he got hurt. Yeah, because he got hurt.
Okay. Then
sure.
I
said it. I said it when it happened, bro. The Goto getting hurt and them having to take the belt off of him is what is it created like a shift in New Japan to where everything just got really bad. So okay, I did not read this one. Dan V 150 $199. Good chance it's Shota Takeshita at Wrestle Kingdom. Awful. I mean, Shooter needs to work somebody in the dome that is experienced at working in the dome and can guide him through that match and through a match in the dome. You need to stop putting him against niggas. Stop. Just stop. Stop putting him in big positions, bro. He's only been doing this, first of all, 2 or 3 years on the main thing anyway. It took Naito. He should literally be going the Naito route of rebuilding himself. It took Naito 7 years. Y'all don't know. Naito started in the dojo in 2005, 2006. He didn't start in the 2010s. He started in 2005, 2006, and it took him 10 years to win his first world title. So we gotta.
No, you cannot have a match that bad at the main event and then next year turn around and be in the main event again. Like, nepotism is a crazy business. Like, honestly.
Yo, Naito's face made me. No, not Naito. Tanahashi's face made me so sad. After that match, he was just like, "Oh boy, oh boy." And then the next night, he's fucking in tears watching fucking Gabe and Kenny. Dan V 150 199. It's Wolf ZSJ at Wrestle Kingdom. Wolf better deliver or else. Hey man, it's gonna get real spooky for Ibu if Wolf is bad. And I'm gonna be the leader of it. Danny Kwong 7359 199. Showed his hair grew back before anything happened. Exactly. They didn't do a carry. Bro, I would have taken Shooter completely off of New Japan. I wouldn't say New Japan television, but New Japan programming in general. I would have taken completely off. I wouldn't have had him doing strong shows. I wouldn't have had him doing New Japan shows. I wouldn't have had him doing shit. But that's just me. Amari 316 $2. Random thought. I like Anna's smile.
Oh, thank you so much. Very nice super chats. I really appreciate when people spend money to be nice.
Absolutely. It's better than a lot of the ones we've gotten. Caster Shells 499 agreed with pretty much every point you two made. Perplexing decision since Okada Naito Wrestle Kingdom 12. Oh, most perplexing decision. Yo, don't talk about Wrestle Kingdom 12, bro. That still haunts us to this day. Yo,
like I thought, remember when they made Okada win over Ospreay at the G1 final? I thought like, oh, this is fucked. There's no way. They're like New Japan. I was pissed. It was 6 a.m. I was up the whole fucking night to see Ospreay win, and they make Okada beat him to win the G1 for like the 10th time. I was so mad, and I remember being like, it's over. It's fucking over. Little did I know, I would give everything for Okada to win the G1 again. I would give everything for Okada Ospreay final. Like, oh my god, the things I would do.
Oh my god. I would literally, I was so angry, and then I had to be reminded by Ash and them and Ibu and them that like you have to have like a Japanese wrestler in the main event of the Tokyo Dome against a Gaijin. Because I was like, bro, this is a story this is when Jay White was I still like love Jay White. Like I like him now, but I don't love him. I was like, yo, there's a story that could be told with Ospreay and Jay White. And like we could, bro, Okada's like 8th fucking G1. Jesus Christ. I was so angry. I was like, holy fuck.
Especially with the whole story of Okada and Ospreay. Like I genuinely remember being so mad and thinking, this is the worst it's gonna get. New Japan, it's over. They're never gonna push the new guys. Oh boy. Little did I know. We only knew, bro. If we only knew.
If we only fucking knew. And I think that's the end of the super chat. Guys, this is rarely do we do a worldwide on Tuesday, but rarely do I appear on worldwide. But this has been a fun show. You guys were amazing with the super chats and was amazing with the podcast. The Ibu was Ibu, and he left early because he's a piece of shit. But no, Ibu did a good job as well. He's dead ass a mouse. Like he is a mouse. Leaving early, mouse behavior. Now I don't know. I said I was gonna stream for NXT Philly tonight. I really don't know if I still am. I really don't really feel like it. I might not stream till next week because you guys know I will not be involved in anything going on this weekend, probably on both channels, because I will be in New Orleans all weekend doing drugs and drinking. So I will not be coherent all weekend, but I will be back probably next week to do more shit. Now, Anna, do you have anything going on? in the near future?
In which sense? Just live?
Like podcasts, writing, anything of the sort.
No,
I know
unfortunately,
you're on
I'm
Worldwide
not.
every week.
Yeah, almost every week. I try. Life gets pretty busy. Unfortunately, no, fortunately, I'll be very employed. So, complicates things sometimes. But worldwide, you guys know where to find me. You know what to do. I was telling Ibu today, if I'm ever allowed to go on Self-Made Discord, I would like to stream some Stardom for everyone.
Absolutely. Yo, you guys, we absolutely do need more Stardom streams and representation in the Discord. Obviously, so people stream everything in the Discord. There was a period of time when people were streaming Marigold. I don't know why you would do that, but people were also streaming Marigold for the people that like Marigold in the Discord. They were streaming Tokyo Joshi Pro. Bro, people be streaming. Bro, there was somebody in there watching like current day Michinoku Pro streaming in one of the temp VCs. So we do need more Stardom represent. Wait, what? Why is Anna banned from Self-Made? Anna's not banned from Self-Made. I literally invited her to Self-Made. So what the fuck?
I'm not banned. We just need to figure out a date for me to do that because of the time zones. It gets a bit spooky, but
absolutely.
But we can definitely figure that out. And then you guys are gonna also some old Joshi. You guys are gonna learn about Las Cachoeiras Orientales. It would be a fun time. We can make that happen.
We do be getting a lot of old Joshi. Like people be like recommending Gaia and old All Japan women.
Oh, Gaia is
shit.
so good. Yeah.
So we do be getting a lot of old Joshi shit in the Discord. Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna put out a poll after this show. And if you guys say yes, I'll watch this NXT show on stream tonight. And if not, I will enjoy my Tuesday. But with that being said, guys, thank you for pulling up. It's been a great show. And from myself and from Anna, we will see you next week. Well, she will see you next week on Worldwide. Take care, everybody. I did not play the outro.